We know where the roots exist now on the 6th, the 5th, and the 4th string, and we use the circle of fifths to help us practice that. D, G, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, and then you're back to D. So we went through all the keys with that. Then we applied a major chord to each of those places so that we could begin to see the chord form that exists up the neck as like one big chord. So we did that also in the circle of fifths. So we did the D, and you see how that chord form exists at the D, the 5th fret, or this. The 2 chord forms at the D right there. And then the 2 chord forms off the 6th string look like that, like this, under and below it and above it. And then off the 4th string, the chord form looks like that. So we looked at one big chord up the neck. And then we did that in the circle of fifths. Okay, so now we need to apply a scale to those so that we get to know the notes that exist in the key for those chords. There are different types of scales. Major scales, minor scales, melodic minor, harmonic minor. There's diminished scales, augmented, whole note scales, jazz scales, blues scales, pentatonic scales, lots of different scales. This is just a major scale that's running through these major chord forms so that you can practice and begin to learn the patterns that exist for these different chord forms. So if I play this, the key is C, it's all C, D, E, F, G, A, B, no sharps or flats. And you may want to learn what sharps and flats exist in other keys, but you don't need to necessarily know that. For right now, you know the key is C, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, no sharps or flats. So you got to try to learn to get familiar with where that exists on the neck. And then play it against those chord forms. Then once you get to know what those forms are, all you need to do is shift it to the new key. So if these 2 scales here that I know for C, if I go to the key of F, they're going to exist in different places. So this from C, when I go to this key of F, will be here. When I go to the B flat, it's going to be here. The E flat will be here. For the key of A flat, we're here. The E flat. You see what I'm getting to? G flat. And likewise, if I'm playing these 2, if that's my C, when I go to F, it's going to be up here. B flat here. When I go to the E flat, it's here. So you don't necessarily need to know all the sharps and flats in each different key, but definitely start to look at those patterns that exist around those chord shapes and then apply it to the new key and run through all the keys using your circle of fifths. I hope that's clear as mud.